Alright, welcome back to Assyria. Right now, the threat level is low enough for us to, for us to start a holy war, but the problem is that despite our size, if we were to declare holy war now, these guys, them, 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 and of course, them, and let's not forget the Tamils, that they would crush us in our advance, so we have to do that usual procedure of starting 3 tributary wars, starting with the big one. Yeah, an old man who's doing seduction focus, which he's going to love us, but that man could be equally better for martial skill, because he's got weapons like that. I mean, all this good stuff that I would love to have in my treasury, even though we don't get enough good stuff these days. At least we have a holy warrior with us, which he will definitely be useful to us for such hostilities against them. Surprised you're still around and still heir to your tribe. Oh yes, I killed my aunt. Yeah, I'm a familial kinslayer, because she was invading Assyria with her 30,000 strong host. That happened on the previous episode, and when we fought in a battlefield duel, I killed her, therefore war ended. And I'm sure my parents, well, they're still alright with me, despite the fact that, I killed your sister, who is my aunt. All I gotta say is sorry about it, Father, who is the former Emperor of Assyria, living happily in retirement in the fortress of Krakow. Easy for me to say. Line of succession. Appointment. Okay. Not often you see that. But he is the commander of Krakow, and he's still a member of the community of St. Abraham. While my mother, well, she lives in Muntai. Anyways, enough wasting time, as I will continue to, well, eventually some teacher is going to come in and teach me to get better combat skill, so that eventually I will rank up to Knight and get me some holy commanders for future conflict. Not this one, this one's about to start. No holy ones. To extort tribute, we have to take out the big one first. But then, Tamilakam will be next. Ngari. Ngari would be much suited. And now, start your rampage. Just try to head over to Mathura, and that's their retinue over there. Standard procedure, where we get those troops usually. About to say Dihistan? Oh, hell. Oh, Revoke War, I see. Anyways. Man, fix your country, will you? Oh wait, that area is under revolt. minor one. Just scratching my head a bit about, okay, what's next? I remember now. Yeah, that should be everybody. Head to them. Oh, I forgot about you guys. Revolt. I see. Well, waited Varanasi, then we'll find our way to get you. More than willing to lead my troops to the front. Hold your ground. These guys are coming. Just want to stop them, and then you'll move up. Raise hell. I was about to say, do I want in on the action? Oh, wait a minute, we got a guy that can move things even faster. Be there on 8th of July? Yeah, 8th of July. Now you go. As I said, raise hell. Should fight that retinue army up there. That's their best. They're moving up. Just don't give them time to regroup. And this is where we will fight, even though they will have the advantage of the jungle. But I'm confident that these commanders here, including Nahir, though a lunatic, will do the job. He's very aggressive, he's a holy warrior, and he can get these troops moving. What took you? Speaking of what took you, get these guys too. They should be here by now. Yeah. One to this front, and the other over there. Before we assemble all these troops together. I'm surprised you haven't got them all in yet. And then we'll start taking these territories. While you guys are just gonna be stranded out there for a while. Pick up the list. Yeah, the center took it, but don't worry, it'll do for a time. Having invested myself in this literary endeavor, I've been feeling drained lately. When my scribes ask me what the next section of the book should be about, I throw my hands out of the air. How should I know? You cannot rush these things. I need inspiration. Alright. Give me that. Now I started vomiting. But don't worry, I'll get better in time. And of course, we never know. Throughout this entire series, I don't think a miracle has ever occurred. A miracle in the sense of health. Sure, even though I'm already zealous. He was my rival? Ooh, executed by the Kagan. Who they call him Girl Arm. Eagle Warriors, yeah. It's one of those Warrior Lodge given nicknames. Now, why on earth would I want to tell you that? Well, I'm just saying, well, at least my rival is dead. And I stopped vomiting. Go get him. This is Plains country, so it's about to get interesting here. Lahore will be the place to besiege. Here comes more of the reserves. I was thinking, should we send you to Gujarat again? Just like the last time? And you will provide backup. In case of the enemy army attacks there. And you're about all set to head to Lahore. Oh, that can't be good for our commanders there, but then again, they've been in more dire situations than this. This is even ground. Man, if they got the whole army, I've become, what did I just pick up on? Is it brave, cruel, or improved fighting skills? But I'm not brave nor cruel. Or nothing happened. Well, keep training. It ain't over yet. You got a lot of time in your hands. While meanwhile, all hell is breaking loose over there. Morale's breaking down. So here comes reinforcements. Hopefully we captured Samrat. I was about to say Maharaja because of habit. Nope. But here they come. It ain't over yet, boys. Even though you only took a small loss, but now here comes another. Another round. Deal with those guys. I was about to switch command, but no, too late. Hopefully that missing eye doesn't become your handicap. Got him. And now here I am, and hopefully we capture the Sunrat. We're in that side of the plane. Oh yeah. That's what I like to see. Now we can head to Lahore. While you continue to wreak havoc. War score. No. Up you go. Guess we don't need you guys. Well, that's where we're headed. Go get him. On the Temple of Civility. Royal bedchamber is finished, so that's more fertility bonus. That's their retinue. Wait for it. Now we enter. They got nowhere to run. Jungles don't stop us. Here comes more. We have the advantage of the jungle. Finally captured a prisoner. Not a member of anything, but he was their master engineer. Can we recruit you? No? Well, you may not like me because you're zealous, infidel, yeah, you call me all those disparaging names. May never know. Just noticed. Almost finished. The honor is mine. I could tell that background sees infirm. My father's in seclusion. Is there a disease out there? At behest of, huh? Yeah, camp fever. Glad my father's okay. Which again, notification is on for him, so I will know when he died. Whenever his time comes. Whenever he goes home with the Lord. Speaking of the Lord. Alright, war's over. Hang on. Finish this, and then we'll end it here. We never know, we'll capture some rifle. Well, it's not him. Because, you know, seeing that 100% war score, and you know what happens if we manage to capture him? Ooh, there's a revolt. What I would have done is, well, he's an old man. I was thinking, he's too old to be castrated. And blinding him would hurt his pride. Or just, oh, I don't know, execute him. That's what I would have done. So what happened to the army of Varanasi? That I put that there? I think they got exterminated. So, sorry about that. Also, what's this about? Claim on Mao. I see. One down, two to go. I was about to say, you took a prisoner. I know that person. Sure. I didn't know she got captured. King of Lithuania. These guys are still around? Tell you what. You got a lot of money for mercenaries, so I'll offer you a lot of money. Enough for you to hire whatever mercenaries you need to fend off against those jobs like it. That completes the mission. That'll do. So, just wait for it to recover their strength, and then they'll move up to the mountains of Kashmir. Because these guys are going to be next. Thinking about going on a warrior pilgrimage. Stutterer. Lithuania inherited that county. I see. Right in the middle of the Assyrian Empire. I'm sure, what's the stage or kingdom? I'm sure you guys are probably gonna go over to Lithuania, Long March, and retake it if you wish to, you know, did your claim. I have no problems. It'll be separated because it's so far away because of, rules in the settings. Limited exclave independence or enclave independence, whatever. Yeah. I set that to limited, so that thing will be. They'll take it back eventually. So, them's the rules. Improving my fighting skills. I'll tell you what, since they're going to be recovering that retinue number, perhaps I should go on that war pilgrimage right now. But then again, it is extremely dangerous because Past rulers died on the war pilgrimage. These children are barely young. What do you mean, barely? You're just not thinking straight. Go on a pilgrimage, and hopefully you'll set your mind straight. Yep, lunatic in charge. That's who our region is. A complete lunatic, but he's a capable holy warrior. Sure thing. Write a book on Platonic philosophy. Shut up! Remember, after these two Tributary Wars won against them, Great Holy War fails again. Africa prevails. And we have to deal with those guys who... This is that, and the tributary state to the Empire. My very own book! Alright. On Plato by Emperor Israel. This book is an insightful commentary on Plato's philosophy by Emperor Israel of Assyria. If he truly loves his Plato. Yeah, I think we kind of screwed this thing right over. The Maharaja of Lanka. Non-aggression. Okay, I'll sign it, but I doubt we can make alliances because... Oh, yes, he will. Well then, this is intriguing. A giant kingdom of Lanka. But interestingly enough, they're of a different branch instead of the more common Dinakarn, sky-clad. These are white-clad Jains. See if anyone else is like that. Yeah, characterized by wearing these white clothes, white robes. Whereas the vast majority of these Jains, well, except for this one, so Dinakarn is the majority, the sky-clad. Oh, and there's the Shatambara. And I'm sure whenever I do the Indian series in the future, I'll get these pronunciations right when I learn a little bit of Sanskrit pronunciation of words. Man, we need more resources. If I come back from the warrior pilgrimage, which again, it'll be one time only, because I can't upgrade this giant tech, so the only improvement is just going to be for the Lightfoot later thing. Huh. It appears I cannot take 2 steps without some bandits or knights challenging me to face another man yet again. He is on a similar journey to improve his own skills, and a challenger offers me a choice of how the duel will go. I have better combat skill than him, but I need some bravery in my life. I can get brave immediately if I just say, we'll fight to the death. Either that or trained fighter, but I'm sure if I beat him, I'll be not only brave, and then trained fighter afterwards, so... It'll be to the death. I am brave now, so my combat skill's just up. Whereas for him, he's a novice fighter and a hunter. That's where he gets most of that skill from. Very well. Right, let's get this over with. Start with the center. Oh! Duel to the death has come to a prompt end. My false stony died at the end of my blade. I resumed my journey after a short rest. You should have known better to challenge me. So, one hit to the center, and there. How about that? I thought it was going to be one of those prolonged fights where I'm going to get my ass kicked, and then later I'm going to get back up there, but no, not the case. Improve the training. Once I return, then combat training will continue. And then soon afterwards, well, I already wrote a book on Platonism, and there's Confucian. Yeah, we need some of that stewardship, so this will be a good change. So it's like, yeah, I already wrote my commentary on Plato. So let's read some stuff about what Confucius said. A man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. That was our actual words of Confucius. No, I didn't memorize it from his writings. I actually remembered it from Civilization 4. I was about to say Tib. Tib. Oh, my friend Tib. In other words, they call him Mr. Tib. More references of other things. I'm in a bit of a giddy mood today. Talking about all this sort of thing. Heir of Poitiers. That's in France. Huh. Well, let's lead the Charles to battle. I still improve my combat skill. And that means there's one more part before the whole thing ends. Oh, they go to Mount Athos, just like my father. I don't know if he went to Mount Athos. I do not remember. But then again, he's been everywhere, man, so I must go. Mount Athos is originally Orthodox, but it belongs to the Nestorian. Come here to pray. You gotta have some more piety in your life. And maybe, hopefully, find a way for the Patriarch of the East to forgive. So I could forgive, to get rid of that kinslaying trait. Which, of course, it's a terrible thing to have. Alright, the vassals are no longer mad. We'll soon be ready for war. We'll go up to the Pamir Mountains. This fairly old man. Huh. How much does that cost you if I get you over here? Because we need holy warriors like you. Well, there's a chance I could get hurt. No, I decided to improve the combat skill. Look, we already have enough organizer guys around. And we're saving the idea for more holy warriors, holy commanders, I should say. in the Assyrian army at a later time. So now I'm a preaching leader. This character is used to lead peasants into battle. Yet a light infantry. So, even though I'm not gregarious, so I'm not necessarily man of the people. But I'm sure of the man of God. They're not fully recovered yet, so just wait for it. You're still around? I would love to give you gifts, but you hate eunuchs. Yeah, you should have her. She hasn't done anything as of late. Never. I would love to bring home a Chinese artifact. Maybe we could send one. I recognize him. Can't give away all these good commanders, but he already teaches me philosophy, so here, have him. May not give out much grace, but give me an artifact. I'll get me a new court decision for this. Alright, Mr. Tibbs. I'm gonna keep calling him that. Yeah. We will try to make use. Because the Emperor does not like eunuchs. I don't care. I just wanted to fill the treasury. Yes, a beautiful tapestry depicting a scene from the market on the Silk Road. Looking at it, one can almost hear the jingle of coins and the chattering of a dozen languages. Not the best, but it'll do for a time. Tom Haas, is that how you say that name? Just taking my sweet time. He's craven. Maybe he will submit because... Huh. I was the first one to saddle my horse and chased after the bandits who stolen one of the valuable chalices from our church. When I returned, exhausted and filled with clothes, I was told the old priest had simply misplaced. Free piety. Oh, they're training. I knew there was something missing. Hopefully I'll become a skilled fighter soon. I'm already as virtuous as I can be. Just keep helping with the combat skill. We'll start the war in after Lent next year. So next year's Lent, because of the winter. You don't want to be up there when it's snowing. Okay, let's go running. I was hoping become a warrior or be brawny, which would be great. It would be great to be brawny. But now I'm just a normal-sized guy who does very well when it comes to close combat fighting. So how you doing, deadbeat? Despite the marriage, you two never... Shame. Also, where's that guy? Yeah. You know, the guy with this bloodline. And it's too bad there's nobody from our... I mean, there's her, but... It's like just marry somebody matrilineally and oh, I think I got a woman for you. So that way we can have children and then my children will marry his children and all that stuff. Yeah. I got a woman for you. She's a Jain, but how the hell do you say that Karnak name? But she's attractive, she's groomed, she's brawny. I don't care, it's against your better judgment. Call me the matchmaker. Oh, they're nomad, don't worry, it's fine. You can marry and betroth the children who are nomads. Yeah, the infidels never sleep, and neither shall we. Lead my men to battle. Yeah, it'll happen next year. He's a mayor of where? No, we'll arrest this dirtbag easy. Gotcha. No, can't do that. Castrating him won't benefit anything because he's just a mayor. Who are you? Oh yeah. Sorry. Lent will be coming up soon. So after we observe Lent, then tiger hunt and war, I think. Or we can do both at the same time. So just don't fast too much because I need to be in shape for war. Speaking of war, what are they doing? Dejor. Perfect. Now, let's go out on the tiger hunt. It's just our usual pre-war ritual. Putting him in oubliette. He slandered me. He deserved it. He is risen. Let's go kill a tiger in celebration. If we could find one. Yipe. Tiger springs out, roaring fiercely, attacks the hunting party, and soldiers immediately move to attack it, and they manage to kill with their spears. I'm surprised during the entire time we've been doing tiger hunts, none of our vassals ever got killed. Huh. The social life is an important part of the tiger hunt. Late at night, after many cups of wine, I sit and talk with small hours, but misunderstands the Cursoles and walks to me. I hate you! The Queen of Jerusalem did not get along with me. No, not at all. She was grievously offended. Tell you what. Yeah, I could see that happening. Being here of that part of the country. Someone's gonna get her. That's how I get rid of my rivals. So, mother and father became the court chaplain of Krakow. Alright, at least you're getting something to contribute because you have this unparalleled knowledge. And you will serve this Russian turned Assyrian very well. He had a cultural change because Grand Master said so. But he's formerly Russian. Don't want to make a 10. And I become diligent. Oh, thank you. It's not combat skill, but diligent is good. It's good for all skills. Please continue. Successful hunt. Since he's currently at war and he's craven, but I figured that I think he might surrender. So let's give it a try. And remember, don't bring whole armies in. Only sending a limited number to those areas that are prevalent. Go up to Kashmir. Will you surrender or will you fight? Surrenders. A wise decision. Tamilakam, you're next. Get back over here. And if you ask me for war, I ain't helping you. Hands are full. As I said, you're next, pal. Man, he really hates my guts. I mean, if somebody ever puts a bounty on me, then, well, they're gonna have a hard time. Because I'm a member of the Holy Order and such. And somebody's been spreading vicious rumors about me. Maybe we can use Lanka. Hey, what say you? Let's be friends. Yeah, you're in position now. How much fervor do I have? I mean, I still have to get out and fight, you know. I have to be in one of the flanks to lead my men into battle. So I have to be there and defeat the Tamil troops at once. So now we'll extort tribute from him. And a man is craven. Wonder if he'll give in. But I'm not going to take any chances. Bring everybody out again. I'll be surprised if he surrenders. Then it would represent that people who wish to pay tribute to Assyria will basically bend their knees down and kneel to Assyria, which represents that everybody fears our military might, which is good to know. Maybe once we defeat Bengal to take another one of their counties Rajasthan. Then maybe we'll make Bengal pay tribute to before, you know, before I feel that I think it's time to end this series. I mean, this is one of the last few episodes that you're going to be seeing. Ooh, there's a bad disease. I don't know about this. There's a really bad epidemic out there. So, where else is Syria posted in? Because you're going to have to take them to a different port. Because that will not do. Probably Iliad. So, get to stepping. Well, Sinai first. And then the rest of you go that way. Really? Yeah, that's how you pronounce that place. You know, it's in modern day Israel. That particular name of the place, not the whole territory, to be more specific. Again, I'll be generally surprised, easy for me to say, that they will surrender. So let's see. They're not surrendering. Whoa. War it is. So you're not willing to stand up and, yeah. Because tributary states, so they can't stand up and fight against them. But we can use them in the war against Bengal. I mean, it's not an island country. You can actually walk to there. We may have use for them in the future. May never know. But we do have an alliance, an unusual alliance with Lanka. What in God's name are you doing? Move. Surprised you're still around. After all, he's strong, so he'll live long. No, thank you. That's called Samrat. Oh my goodness. They called them into this war. But they got their hands full, so let's not worry about it right now. They're already busy with their revolt. So we gotta finish it, and finish it fast. And whereas we told these Tibetans up there to, you know, screw off. Or we can... Woof. Okay, they're busy, so we can't help. We can't ask them for help. And Lanka won't stand up against the Tamilakam because the tributary state. You know, I've said it before and I said it again. Them's the rules. Now go pick up the rest from the Red Sea. And we've got to head to the capital. Standard procedure. Be your posts before you march in. Just wait for the others. The Emperor's finally died. But unfortunately, this new Emperor doesn't like concubines. But he likes Dravidian cultures. Tamils, in particular. Great, we got a Dravidian-loving Emperor. Tell you what. If we somehow capture some prisoners, like if we were to send him a eunuch or concubine, just some virgin men or women from Tamilakam, we'll capture the prisoners and try to recruit them and then send them to China. Now back to being Platonist again, because I contradict myself. Sure. She got stressed as a result. Here's a place for you to capture, even though there's a disease. I'm sure you arrived by now. Where the heck are you guys? Long way. You head to this area. Almost there, and then we'll move you to that area. Just get the job done. And you guys are the ones that are going to go on the assault. They supply, yeah. Somebody to, you know, to supply them on their long expedition. These will do. Now scram! You fools. Not gonna catch them. Off you go. Just arrived. Everybody's president accounted for. Gee, I don't know about that. Just get in these ships and then we'll split them up into several places along the Polk Strait. Coming in. of November. 10th of November. Armies arrive. That's a lot of manpower. We're shipping you to there. Just try to capture counties fast. Maharaja's in there. Oh yeah, I forgot I was waiting over there, so therefore it worked. Now I'm a skilled fighter. Right. I gain a little help as a result. Yeah, you think twice. We're gonna come after you because we're dangerous. They got a very best commander over there. He's having a severe case of the gout. Hopefully someone will kill him. And troops will be not as motivated. Haven't captured any prisoners yet, or Anybody that's living in these residences. No, it doesn't look like it. If we captured, Tamil people, then we'll use them. Turn to your post. It's diseased out there. You don't want to be there. The fleet is still on their way. Again. Gee, I don't know about you. We got some prisoners. Lots of them. Alright, let's have a look at them. That guy who has a lisp and he's club-footed. If we can recruit you, then that'll be grand. I don't suppose. Can't send another one until... Jeez, that's a long time. Well, anyone else? There's another man. This man here. He ain't gonna do well. Oh my goodness, and we took all of that man's children. All of them, actually. He and his whole dang family. In which the Thakurani, we couldn't take a prisoner because she rules the place. Wow. These are all of his children. Yipe. If that man is sick. That man has cancer. There's a guy we already met. Consumption. Put on a house arrest. I could care less about these guys. They're all sick. She's sick too. Bad case of consumption going on in that part of the country, which has since left. Oh, Barry, you don't happen to have... No, they're not of that bloodline. Different dynasty. Just curious. Now, who else did we get? Chinese princess. Chinese princess. Yeah, we just took the whole family out of it. I could care less about these sickly fellas, but the children? Well, you gotta think of the children. Guess we hit a jackpot on that one. Well, you're just gonna have to land there and you're gonna have to split up. Keep working on it. You go up there. The rest of you help them out. Whoever's the siege guy, apparently Amir is. I kind of need another one of these guys, so just give me at least one. Any able-bodied man or woman that has siege leader. You know what, just type the word siege. Instead of painstakingly search for one that you do all the time. Get him over here. He's heir to the county. He's just some commander. Just some woman who was born slow. Nothing of significance. One would think, okay, get her instead. Just in case. The Polish guy, well, he's his own man. Just finished by my book. Lessons taught me by my enemy, by Emperor Israel. Never seen this before. No, not that screen. Which we'll have to replace later. God dang it, think straight. Here it is. Lessons taught me by my enemy, by Emperor Israel. This tome describes the feigned rivalry between Emperor Israel and Queen Mahalia. And there are several lessons on personal combat to be gleaned from its pages. It's a surprising thing that how many of their duels had seen taking place in various bedchambers. That is a good book! I've never seen this book before in many of my playthroughs. Well, by many playthroughs you mean from Sinuatovic then to Assyria. Because I say Sinuatovic because that's what was the first series I did when Jade Dragon came out. That's where you first start composing books. Guess you brought your wife with you. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't know your wife was just as good. Hey, look, Sage Leader, Direct Leader. Great couple. Can appreciate that. And then we brought the German woman in, even though she is slow, but you could say we don't have to have her out in the front line. Her only job, this young woman, is just, well, get the job done faster. Alright, there's room for two. Rustin. And, where's her? Yeah. Alright, since you two are going up there. Rustin goes here. And, Emma to there. No need to get into fighting. All you gotta do is just get on with the fighting. And then you'll be alright. Catholic leaflets. Normally this would be grounds of burner, but she's just a student, so day in the stocks is enough. There, you've been branded in. God dang diseases. Well, you're gonna get out of here fast, regardless. Just get ahead of time. Oh, that's very bad supply. Hopefully we'll capture some more people in there. There might be some chance. There's been a large increase of pilgrims traveling to see the burial site of the local Saint Ezekiel. They're streaming in Nineveh. With so many people, this is a prime opportunity for... I try to be gregarious these days. Low diplomacy, so I will converse with the pilgrims. Didn't get it. What I would much prefer... Dang it. Too late. I mean, just... You stay being Tamil. I don't want you turning Assyrian. You didn't get any more prisoners, did you? No. But war score is over, and please evacuate. Get out of this disease-ridden country. pay tribute to us. And let's look for resources. I think it's high time to do that now, as we'll have a break from combat. Oh, no, thank you. I'm trying to take a break before these vassals get antsy. Oh boy. I devote myself to the service of the church, eradicating our enemies. I have not yet fallen to any of the mortal sins, nor do I shy away from danger. I am Galahad. Now I'm a true Christian knight. Which is odd because of two reasons. Two things. One, I thought that's applied to Catholics. But no, I guess it's applied to other Christian faiths, including Nestorian. Yeah, never felt a sin. I guess I am a true Christian knight, despite the fact that I killed my aunt, but that's due to combat reasons. I hope my father is proud of me now, even though I can never get him back. Because I'm not going to be able to press his claim, nor all that, but he's found his calling. All he said is he wanted to, retire in Poland. Not to mention he's got all the stuff that generations of that, which Kale is going to inherit that. And when the event of my father dies, we gotta go get one of these weapons. Or one of these good books. Whatever is most convenient and useful. There's some really nasty people out there, so may never know if someone seduced my wife. Oh, by the way, you two didn't get sick, did you? Oh, scurvy. Sorry about that. I mean, you'll fight it off. It's too bad that you weren't clever enough to be thinking about your next meal. Rustum, you didn't get scurvy too, did you? No, he remained stressed, so these two got lucky. Also, I just noticed that helmet. Rustum's Russian wife puts on that helmet. Direct leader. You'll do. That's a relief. Now return to your position. No. I want you to head to Tagalda because anticipation for the next war towards the Bengal for one last Raj to take Vanga. So just move to there in anticipation. I don't want to be deceitful. But get me another virtue, then I will respect it more. Because I have 5 out of 7 virtues. I said no on the deceitful part. A small spear throwing competition. My throwing arm will amaze everyone. I hope nobody gets hurt. Everyone attending the spear throwing competition seems to be having a great time. They are partaking in the contest, conversing and laughing together. Perhaps the memory is a bit too much as a spear is carelessly hurled into the field as someone is still out there, measuring the distance of previous throw. My cartographer! He got hurt! He's mangled and severely injured. And figuring that he's an old man, well, today was one of his last days. And nobody throws spears farther than I. Now I'm no longer patient. I'm sure I'll get it back in the long run. Yep, my cartographer just died. He didn't even last a month. I was about to say, wait a minute, didn't I? Oh, wait, I was thinking of your eldest sister. Right. I don't suppose we can recruit some of you guys, huh? Despite the fact that you're all talentless. Whatever disparaging word that I would like to use. Or I can... No, you can't syncretize because I'm zealous. Because the Holy Order said so. Plus, they spread bad rumors about me, and I'm a familial kinslayer because I killed my aunt. Target of my bounty. She's dead, finally. And it was he who took the bounty. And he's paid very well. But don't spend it all at once. He's got cramps, he's got diarrhea. Dysentery, I think, is what he's going to have. Oh, somebody stole my father's book. Or did he donate it to somebody? He's the deceased did that. At least he's never succumbed to any since he's still his old self. Remember, he never dueled anybody while he was emperor. But how he got those duels is because he's a commander. Whatever the Order of St. Ade tells him to. Or whoever hires them for some of the holy wars, especially on the African front. Speaking of that. Oh yeah. Everything is crashing down. We don't have to worry about the African pagans anymore. Europe is taking it back. They're in position. Ready for the next war, which will happen on the next episode. So, observe Lent. Still improving my combat skill. I still need more. The Twitchy. Oh yeah, that guy. In personal combat. Ring of Honor. Was there a bounty on that man? I don't know. Well, you survived scurvy. I think we can handle with one siege leader from then on. Again, she did a service for Assyria during this war, so off you go. Got nothing better for you. Excellent. Now, she's a Tamil Nestorian, probably the first of her kind. When she grows up, hopefully we can recruit her. But the problem is, Mother loves her too much. I think you'd be hard-pressed to try to... Oh, he's dead. They call him the weak. Probably the infirm part. So I'll find someone else. Man was supposed to teach me, then too late. Drink the fountain of youth. Now I am 28 again. Well, he offered me some books, but I'll just say, note came in late and he died of complications of the gout. I'll just say, yeah, I'll follow your advice. Just try to be a nice guy. Always obligate. Don't want to alienate them. What happened with your money? But anyways, we have the advantage now. He ain't gonna hire mercenaries, but he's gonna have backup in other places. Depending on who he's with in the pact. Lanka won't come with us. I think it was a bad investment for having Lanka. So now I'm promoted to Prior. Prince of Greece. He's not the heir of Greece. It's Bulgarian dynasty. I recognize that name of the dynasty. I just saw that. Honor is mine. Yeah, great game. Yeah, sure. Don't need to make you ambitious. There's no need for that. Father! The twins are grown up. Glad you have sympathy for us. Too bad we can't recruit you. But, oh, it's too bad we can't get to either of you. We would have loved to have you. Or whatever point we get. My father, Niv the Wise, passed away on the 27th of this September. He was 66. Very virtuous man. Never gave in to temptation. So that means, Mikhail, you got my stuff. By my stuff, I mean stuff that the Gazarta dynasty has had for generations. And that would mean soon the Grand Master is going to have all this stuff. And with that, we're going to have to end this episode on a, it's like, yes, we'll be ready for war against Bengal. But all we could say is, go with God, Niv. You truly lived a life. Yeah, truly lived that life. While my mother is still alive. And, I'm sure she didn't view ill will to him despite the divorce because of differences in faith. It's just he wanted to be a monk near the end of his life, and he really spent quite a lot of years as a monk, living in retirement in Krakow. But Mikhail doesn't get all the money, but he gets all the artifacts now. Which means, just one more thing before we close it. What weapon is he using? What did he equip himself with? Huh. 2 of these. He's just as I suspected. Sword of Begum Begumen. It's the best one. Yeah, we can't steal that, but could try a hand at this. Or this. Or even perhaps this. Just take your pick. And all the other stuff and all these gold trophies, that gets a pass. All these Chinese artifacts, we could just simply request them or go on a Kowtow, which I will do that in the next episode after the Bengal War. So, in the next episode, Vanga, after this, we will reach the eastern edge of the map. But the episode will continue afterwards. We're not going to end it short by finishing this final goal for this series. Before we, wrap things up here. No, there's still more work to be done for this character, such as improving his combat skill and whatnot. And I have to lead my men in the battle. I have to be in the front line with them. So get ready. This is going to be probably the last, or the last 2 episodes of Assyria before we can finally put this series to bed. So until then, so long for now.